Yo, what is up, guys? I completely messed up the introduction. You heard us speaking over the titles. But how are you all doing? It's good to see you all again. It's me, Ozzy, joined with...
Me, Stanley, alongside.
your companion.
Oh no! We have had a
Ah!
technical
It
error.
died! It died!
It died.
Thank God.
No!
Thank
Please
God.
wake up. No.
Wait, look. I think it's regenerating. Look, you see that glow?
Oh, it is. What's it regenerating into?
I'm 10 of
Oh,
this sorry chap. I'm regenerating into Gizmo from Gremlins. There you go.
that's a bit strange. Okay,
Well, I mean,
enough of that.
who says regeneration is just limited to one form?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the BBC's budget. That's what it is. BBC budget.
Yeah. Oh, but he didn't just regenerate it; he bi-generated, so we still
Oh,
have
so
this one as
two.
well.
Oh, thank God.
Yes.
Oh, it's
Of
you know, it was such
course.
a good idea, that by generation. It's so good that they're keeping David Tennant on the side in case they need to bring him back again.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because we all know he's the best
The
Doctor. Yeah. Anyway, how are
Yeah.
you? How are you?
I'm terrible.
Why?
How are you?
Why are you terrible?
I am terrible.
Oh, your video's actually working now. Because it was
Oh,
like,
really? That's good.
yeah, in the test it was lagging. Why are you terrible? Don't be terrible.
I'm not terrible. I'm just trying to be funny. I'm trying to be a comedian and it's not working.
Oh.
Okay, I'm trying to be a stand-up comedian here.
If this is your advert for stand-up comedy, then I think the theatre's going to fill up. Yeah.
Good.
What can I say? What can I say? Anyway,
Oh,
we got
the box is too small. Not everything is fitting
yeah,
in. No.
it's cutting your head off. You might have to tilt your phone up a little bit.
Okay.
Can you do
There
that?
we go. That works.
Yeah. Okay. There you go.
Let me do that.
Can you tilt your phone up?
There we go.
Yay! We got it. So in the
Yay.
chat, who have we got? We got Tom. How you doing, man? Good to see you.
Hello.
And we got Devon. Tom says George of the World was pretty good, and I'd fallen asleep during the War Games in colour. Fair enough. We'll get onto those in a minute.
Yeah.
But, nice to see you, Devon. Hope you enjoyed the winter festivities. Did you have a good Christmas, Stan? Sorry, I asked you
Yes.
in private, but not in call. Go on.
I did have a good Christmas. Yes. A good Christmas.
Did you get anything
It was.
good? Yes.
Yes. This thing. I, I didn't get anything Doctor Who related. So
It
you
seems to
know.
be getting less and less each year.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know how you can get less than this.
I know.
But, however, I did get something from my latest thing, my latest obsession.
Mm.
It's McCready from The Thing.
Oh yes.
What? With his flamethrower.
Fantastic.
And my
Oh,
camera is this is so annoying. My camera.
wait,
I'll put
Dalek
it back
versus person with the flamethrower. Who would win?
Oh, I'm sorry, but McCready would win.
McCready would win. I agree. Oh,
Yeah.
Custom. Oh, awesome. But as long as you had a good time, did you enjoy the TV that was on? Wallace and Gromit, perhaps?
I didn't watch Wallace and Gromit, and I'm yet to
Oh.
watch Wallace and Gromit. I'm sorry. I will watch it. And I hate this camera.
Dude, this is what this entire video is about. It's the Wallace and Gromit Christmas special.
Well, I haven't seen it yet.
I'm afraid. Right, thanks for watching, guys, but we're going to have to go back and do another rehearsal. We fucked this one up again. Oh, we keep messing up live streams.
No, I definitely have seen it. I thought it was really good when Wallace and Gromit had some cheese. And when Penguin Man did an evil deed, I thought that was really scary.
You know what? You could just say that, and people would think you'd watch the film. So there you go. I really liked it. I thought it was fun.
I
little
will
bit
watch it.
slow Oh,
This is entertainment right here, isn't it?
Is it?
This is
Sam's
what
having to use
everyone's
his
come to
phone.
see.
Yeah, you haven't used your phone because your webcam's missing.
Yeah, I think it might have fallen into like the time vortex or something.
Oh, I got a few cool things for Christmas. I'll just go get them actually, because I'm not going to do a separate video. Oh, got to take my headphones off.
Okay, while he's gone, everyone in the chat say Stan is better than Ozzy. Stan is better than Ozzy. Everyone say it now, quickly, before he comes back.
No one's better than me.
Oh well, he's about to find out otherwise.
I didn't hear anything. I just heard better.
Oh wait, did he just hear that?
Yeah, no,
I don't know if he's. Can he
Right, what was
actually
it?
hear us? I don't know. Hello, welcome
Hello.
back.
Hello. It's all recorded, so I can hear everything you say. But
Oh no.
Mum and Dad got me these. The Chuti
The
and Billy Gibson
standard
figures,
release.
which are basically exactly the same as the Vortex edition, but just different paint. And a
I
few less
actually,
accessories.
I think I prefer those ones.
They are quite nice, these ones. I do like them. I can't be bothered reviewing them. I'm not taking them out of the box because I've already got the other ones out of the box, so there's no point. But yeah, no, they're really cool figures. Really like them, and it's good that I didn't have to spend any of my money on them because I wasn't going to pay £18 for one figure. So I get 3 figures for £20 in B&M. So that's my little mini rant on the price over. I think it's a bit silly. My wonderful girlfriend got me this. To the Legends. I have
Legend.
I've got the second edition version of this, which has got Christopher Eccleston instead of Richard E. Grant, which Richard E. Grant's in this one. There's a Shao Kahn.
Yeah.
Ooh, brief
I
cameo from.
have you get out of here? Have you seen Scream of the Shao Kahn?
I have a very long time ago, but I have seen it. But yeah, no, the Shao Kahn Doctor is in here actually. Let's try and find it. Yeah, there you go.
Ah, it's like a look into an alternate universe.
It is. I know. It's madness. But yeah, no, very, very happy with that. And Lewis got me something very, very cool. I've just recorded a video on this, and it's the Magic the Gathering Doctor Who cards.
Ooh.
There's a lot of them.
This is the item. If any Whovian has this item, everyone will think, okay, this has got to be a rich person.
Well, I only got given 2 of the packs, as in, like, I think they were probably about 30 or 40 quid each, I think, those pack things.
I mean, I do think the artwork on them is really nice.
It is, but they are incredibly expensive for what they are.
Yeah. And also, though, it is also a genuinely quite fun game.
Yeah, I mean, I never played Magic the Gathering, so I'm going to be playing that soon. Oh, we got a few people chatting in the chat. What's going on?
Yeah, and can I just draw to your attention, when I told everyone in the chat to say Stan is better than Ozzy, everyone just said no. How kind. How thoughtful.
Stan is way more creative than Ozzy at the moment. I'll give him that.
Yeah, I'm the most creative person on the planet.
Well, show them your rat sculpture.
My rat sculpture. Oh, everyone's gonna love this. Are you ready? Well, the thing is, though, this isn't really me being creative. This is someone else's design that I've stolen and put into my work.
Yeah,
so this is technically theft. It's a rat.
It's damn good.
It's definitely a rat and not some weird demon creature from another world.
Absolutely not. I know. Well, you have the time to do those things, whereas now.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm busy all the time, but it's all good. Right, what is everyone saying in the chat? Devon's saving up for a gaming computer. Nice.
Cool.
They did a sequel to The Wrong Trousers. Oh, that's what it was. It was a direct sequel.
Oh, was it? Oh, right.
When I'd actually stayed awake during the rewatch, The Woggins in Colour, there was one question that came to mind. I wonder what the question is.
Yeah.
Oh, well, there was like a Shaun the Sheep cameo in the latest Wallace and Gromit movie.
What?
Yeah, like a very brief cameo, but there was one.
I mean, I hate to say this, but I did always actually prefer Shaun the Sheep to Wallace and Gromit.
Yeah, I think I did as well, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, there you go. That was Christmas. It was certainly a day, and we might as well talk about the that thing that happened at Christmas that we're all here for.
Sorry, what thing?
weird sci-fi program that happened at like 5:15, I think.
Oh, Gavin and Stacey.
Ah, that's it. Gavin and Stacey get a time
Yes.
machine.
Yeah,
Yeah,
where
yeah,
they
yeah, yeah.
yeah, and they went onto the spaceship and went to the moon.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
10 out of 10 would definitely recommend on Blu-ray and 4K. So, thank you for watching, guys, and we'll see you in the next one. But no, I'm joking. Okay, Joy to the Worlds. Did you notice how in the title?
Did it bring joy to the worlds?
I think it brought joy for a little bit, and then everyone forgot about it straight after.
Yeah, probably.
I don't really know what your thoughts on this one are.
My thoughts are, it was like, it was so.
It was so.
That's kind of the best way to explain it. It was like, it was kind of like so nothing that it was like, it was okay.
Yeah, I mean, I found myself with the exact same reaction. Like, yeah, yeah.
I feel like I think Mr. TARDIS said this, and I'm definitely not stealing his thoughts here. But it's the thing of, I feel like Moffat is always kind of reusing the same kind of story outline, and it's gotten to a point where, like, yeah, we all know what's going to happen here.
Yeah, I could see what you mean by that.
Do something different, please, Moffat.
Well, I mean, if Moffat's only going to write the odd one in the series, then
Yeah.
I don't mind it so much. It's just when he was showrunner that his ideas got a little bit tiresome. But
Yeah.
no, I think going into this one, I was excited because I knew that it was going to be that kind of rinse your mouth out of the Empire of Death, as in it was going to be the complete opposite of what the Empire of Death was, which I was very thankful for because I didn't want anything else like that ever again. Please, no, Russell. It's Stephen Moffat, and I always enjoy Stephen Moffat Christmas specials, even the not so good ones. I still find some enjoyment in them, so I was optimistic about it. And watching, I had a very good time. I do think there was kind of a lot of missed opportunities there. I think, in particular, I mean, we'll jump straight into it. The idea of the time hotel, I think that was a little bit underutilized because I didn't realize it was just stuck to Earth.
Yeah.
And it was, I don't know, it didn't use its premise enough, I don't think.
Yeah, that's true, because it kind of was like, oh, the Doctor's here in the time hotel. What's going to happen? Oh, he's stuck in one place for a year.
Yeah.
And then after that kind of short time where he's going through the different doors, we don't really see anything else. And it's kind of stuck to some places.
Yeah, I mean, it was quite cool to have the whole dinosaur thing, like setting up a place, a hotel place back in the day. But how is that even still standing? Like, if you went on holiday there, a dinosaur would just try and kill you straight away. So
yeah, because surely there should be some kind of like bubble that's protecting them or something.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking just then. Like, if they made that, then they'd want the guests not to die, right?
Yeah,
I don't know. So yeah, I do think the premise was incredibly underutilized, and well, I think because we thought it was called Joy to the Worlds, that it was actually going to take place in Modern Earth, but Disney got that wrong, and it was just Joy to the World.
Yeah, but then didn't they hint at like, oh, it will be revealed, this isn't a mistake?
I don't know. I didn't really keep up to date with that. But
I swear Disney Plus said like, oh, you're gonna have to wait and see why this is relevant.
And then it wasn't actually called that.
Exactly. Yeah.
I know. I mean, I do enjoy the premise. I think it's quite a fun idea how the leftover hotel rooms in history that they haven't been able to sell, they open up a business and they can sell all the empty ones as like a time travel experiment kind of thing, which is really cool. And there was a point I had, and it's gone.
What did you think of Joy?
Joy. I didn't really think that much, to be honest. I just thought she was just a character. I didn't really get much, to be honest. The only leverage she kind of had was the fact that her mum died in COVID. But that's all I remember from her character, really. Why? What about you?
Yeah, I think we probably should have like, yeah, and also I think, yeah, same as you.
Mm,
I think also it didn't really help that. I mean, it was a very short time that the briefcase was like in control, but I
mm.
think maybe we shouldn't have had that much. Although actually, maybe that did add more to her character. I don't know.
Well, they got the outburst,
Yeah.
which is good. Um,
Yes.
I mean, I like what Moffat said about the kind of person who's always smiling when they're hiding a deep dark sadness underneath the smile.
Yeah.
I can see where, you know, how he got to that character, and I thought it was quite good. Um, it didn't have the usual annoying Moffat dialogue, which is like insanely over the top and insanely witty. I thought he toned it down a lot. I think he's kind of
Yeah.
maturing as a writer now. I think in his 60s. Um,
Finally.
yeah, but no, I did enjoy a character, but there wasn't really too much.
Yeah.
Uh, I mean, other characters, the Silurian, that was kind of cool, but I struggle to kind of link the male Silurians to being Silurians after seeing, in Series 5, how the warriors were all female and stuff like that, and then I see a male one, and I just think it doesn't quite work as well, I don't think.
Yeah.
I don't know where that thought kind of came from, but it just seems like a guy in prosthetics. It doesn't really seem all that convincing to me.
Yeah. No, I can see what you mean about it not being as convincing. Yeah, I don't know why that was, to be honest.
I mean, maybe it was just the actor they chose for it. I'm not sure.
Yeah. He didn't seem very Silurian like in like his actions and stuff.
No, it was just a guy kind of
Yeah. And
walking
I think
around.
that's yeah, you need to kind of move like a Silurian if you're gonna play a Silurian.
Mm. Yeah, it would have been nice to have some kind of Silurianness because it just felt like just another person. It didn't really matter whether they were
Yeah.
a Silurian or not. So I was a bit disappointed because I thought that maybe we were going to get some more Silurian action, and they try and tie it to the legend of the no, sorry, the war between the land and the sea.
Yeah.
Like I thought there'd be some kind of lead in there or some kind of hints or anything, but no, turns out not. So that's a little bit underwhelming.
And then the other character was that guy who died.
Oh yeah, the 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 stupid guy. I
Whatever
can't remember what it
his
was called.
yeah.
Yeah, I've forgotten the name of his character, but ow, he was a guy. Wow, we really should be paid to be professional reviewers. I'm just like, yeah, that
The
man is a
title.
man.
He was a guy.
He was a guy. Um,
Oh, there is another character that we haven't mentioned as well. The person at the hotel.
yeah, the one that the doctor spends all the time. I mean, we'll get to the doctor in a bit, but
Yeah.
the lady. Oh my god, I'm so unprepared for this. It's ridiculous. I should have watched it today, but I didn't have any time.
I think wasn't it like her first time on TV, or am I getting that wrong? It was her first big like TV role.
Really
Yeah. I don't know
interesting.
if it was her first time on TV, but she was definitely not like a known actor.
Okay. I mean, I did see a lot of people praising the whole Doctor and friendship. I can't remember what her name was. I'm just going to say Laura. The Doctor and Laura friendship. But I don't know. I think it's just because I was a bit bored. Like I just kind of wanted them to do something that wasn't the Doctor waiting around for a year because Stephen Moffat loves to do that.
Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I didn't not enjoy the scenes. It's just a bit lackluster when the character development's kind of sacrificed for like a year. You're supposed to
I
kind of
think
buy that they're best friends, and it's like, well, I'm just being shown a montage here. I'm not really being shown any kind of deep chats or anything like that. So
I mean, I think I just had like a realization here. Moffat must have like serious trauma from waiting for like some bus or something as a kid, because he's always making his characters wait for like
yeah, I think
100
so.
years.
Yeah, Moffat missed his bus when he was a child, and then
Yeah, I
yeah,
think that's it. And he had to
and
wait an hour for the next one.
it scarred him for the rest of his life. Let's have a look at the chat. What are your thoughts on the whole bi-generation thing? I think it's stupid. At the time, I was like,
Yeah.
oh, it's different. Oh, okay. But then I realised that they're probably not going to do anything with the concept.
Yeah. There was
Uh,
no point for it. There was no point at all.
And it's like we don't need more. We don't need more David Tennant. And I just don't care about David Tennant as the Doctor anymore. I haven't done for a while. But who's really clamoring for him to come back again? It's like why did you bother saving him? Because it's becoming a meme at this point, really.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not against them trying new things. They did it, fine, fair enough. But I don't think it's really gone down too well overall. And I don't think they're going to do it again. I hope they don't. Anyway, it was a bit odd. Let's have a look. Poorly timed, I believe. I recall Russell saying he came up with the idea years later. It would even make sense if they had 8 bi-generate into War, then War regenerates into Schalke. That's an interesting idea. I mean, that's kind of a good way of retconning the regeneration thingy. But the thing is, we already have like a 10th Doctor like floating around in like the parallel universe.
Yeah.
Go on, what were you going to say?
I don't know.
Oh, I thought you were opening your mouth to say something. Never mind.
I was yawning.
The scene where Ncuti channeled his inner Sylvester McCoy. You'll have to remind me of that scene.
Scene, what's that?
I can't remember. But I think the highlight really for me was Ncuti Gatwa in this episode. I think Stephen Moffat writes Ncuti's Doctor a hell of a lot better than Russell T Davies does.
I agree with that, yeah.
Yeah.
I think
Go on.
he has more of an understanding of who the Doctor is,
Definitely.
if that makes sense, or who I think the Doctor is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He gets that whole kind of classic nuance, whereas like the fun nature of like the more modern Doctors. I think Moffat just, that's probably the best thing about Moffat's writing in Doctor Who, really. Like, is the Doctor always feels like the Doctor in a Stephen Moffat script. I mean, I was watching Silence in the Library, Forest of the Dead, and I think those two could have been interchangeable. The parts in Silence in the Library and Joy to the World, as in you could have had Ncuti Gatwa in Silence in the Library and David Tennant in this one, because the way he writes the Doctor just seems consistent, but not to a point where it scraps the idea of regeneration, if you get what I mean. It still feels like the same character when Stephen Moffat does it.
Yes.
And I don't think Russell T Davies quite gets it anymore.
Yeah, I mean, I think the one issue that Stephen Moffat comes across, though, is that he'll accidentally make other characters seem too much like the Doctor.
Mm.
I feel like he'll kind of write everyone as the Doctor to a degree.
Mm. Yeah, I mean, when you're writing a show like this, everyone kind of has to be on a heightened level of dialogue anyway.
Yeah.
Because everybody's kind of got to keep up with the Doctor. So you can see how people come to that style of writing. But yeah, I mean, bottom line, really enjoyed Ncuti Gatwa as the Doctor in this episode. I think it was that episode that made me think, oh yeah, okay, this guy does mean business. And it's kind of a shame that we know he's only going to get about 16 more episodes, really. Maximum.
Wait, what? Wait, why?
Well, what do you mean?
Why would we only be getting like 60 more episodes?
Well, the seasons only have 8 episodes in them.
Yeah, but has it been
18.
confirmed?
18.
Has it been confirmed that he's leaving like that soon?
I don't think he'll stay past series 3.
Well, since the seasons are shorter, I think we might have this Doctor for longer.
Who knows? Let us know in the chat. How long do you think that he's going to stay? Manipulates Joy into getting angry with it. Oh yeah. That's definitely a very McCoy kind of thing to do. Yeah. I think Gatwa did a good job with that. Yeah, he's a damn good actor. Quite underrated, I think. Definitely. Anything else we could say?
About the episode or just about this?
About the episode.
Well, what do you think of the star thing?
Yeah, there's plenty more we could say, right? The whole star idea about them. Villengard, that's it. So Villengard are now basically a big bad now in Doctor Who.
Yeah.
So they wanted to launch a star. I can't remember why. You'll have to remind me.
It was something about making money.
Oh, okay. Makes sense.
It always is with Villengard.
It is, yeah. I
If
mean,
they can make money, then they'll do it.
well, because they've been so sporadic throughout the history of Doctor Who. It's like, what is the goal of Villengard? Like, what really are they? So, is it building up to something, or is it just when Moffat
I mean,
feels like doing it? I don't know.
since they're appearing more and more often, I'd say it probably will. Like, there will be a big thing at some point. Whether that's soon, I don't know, but they seem to be more and more common threat for the Doctor.
Okay. Well, I mean, it's kind of good that we're getting something like that.
Yeah.
Interesting to see where it goes. I mean, if it's just a bunch of humanoids just going, oh, well, we want to sell arms to make money. It's like, well,
Well,
not
it
most interesting
depends.
idea in the world.
Yeah, it depends who writes the big final of the Vanguard. If it's Russell T Davis, it will just be like a random company of people who are like,
Yeah.
"Oh, we didn't know we were doing this. We were just trying to make some money. Sorry," and then they quit. If it's Moffat, you'll get some interesting idea.
Yeah. Well, Stephen Moffat, I much prefer Stephen Moffat as a writer to Rusty Davis. Maybe sacrilege, but I think he comes out with better ideas than Rusty Davis does. But yeah, well, I mean, we'll just have to see where that goes. Wasn't it Twice Upon a Time the first time that they appeared?
No, I think it was in the
Or was
Christopher
it?
Eccleston episode.
Oh, was it in the Doctor Dances? No.
I
Oh,
think it was either Dalek or the Doctor Dancers.
oh, interesting. All right. Well,
I
I mean,
think
we'll
it
just
was
have to see how that
Dalek.
goes.
Yeah.
Oh, apparently, the fact that the Doctor had a saucer and a plunger hints that the Daleks are coming back. Well, look, they're gonna come back at some point.
Yeah.
There's
I mean,
no
I
way.
definitely want. I want Shooty to face them at some point. I don't want them. I don't want him to regenerate without having a single Dalek story.
No, that would be sacrilege. Like, there's no way you could get away with doing that. There'd be people writing outside the BBC. So, sorry, outside of Bad Wolf Studios, because that's where it's made now.
I mean, I think a good move for that would be to bring them back for his final story and not have them before that.
I thought that that's what they were gonna do, to be honest.
Yeah,
But they
because
seem to
then
be.
you can have them seem like a threat again.
Well, they seem like they're building up to this gods thingy, where
Yeah.
like the agent of chaos is the Black Guardian, so they're going to be building up to some more gods returning, I think. Which, you know.
I mean, there's one thing that's got me really excited though.
What? Go on.
In the season 2 teaser or series, series, I don't know. Season 2 teaser, there was that like animation thing that was crawling out of the cinema
Yeah.
screen. Everyone's talking about it. It's the most
Yeah, that
exciting
looked
thing
good.
out of that teaser. That
Definitely.
looks so good. I love it when Doctor Who goes creepy, and that looks like it's going to be really creepy. If it's not really creepy, I'm going to be really angry.
Yeah.
And
It
if
should
the
be.
Doctor doesn't go into like a 2D animated world, I'm also going to be really angry because that's going to be awesome if that happens.
Yeah, but this is Disney. That's probably going to happen. Let's face it.
Yeah, it better.
It's going to be the Disney episode, a dark Disney episode of Doctor Who, I think. But yeah, I mean, the season 2 thing, we'll get on into it a bit, but yeah. I think we probably covered. Well, the ending, like it was.
The ending, yeah.
I wasn't. It was a bit cheesy, wasn't it? Very cheesy.
Yeah, the ending was probably my least favorite bit, and I mean, I don't normally like talk about the CGI and Doctor in a bad way, but that CGI like of the star like floating about, that did not look good in my opinion.
It looked pretty crap. The last scene.
Yeah.
And like them interchanging actors on an obvious green screen, and it's like, could you really not get them in the same location at the same day? You know, that's just bad time management, really, because it just makes it look really cheap when you do stuff like that. So yeah,
and I feel like something that's been off. I mean, not necessarily off. It might be stylistic choice, but with this whole season, I don't know if it's just me noticing this. But the color grading in the past, since the 60th specials, I don't know. It doesn't seem right for me. It seems like too contrasty, if that makes sense.
Yeah,
I
I mean,
don't know if this might just be me being delusional, but I might also actually be noticing something.
I don't know. I mean, I should be the one who's kind of like analyzing it because I've done many short films, but like I've never really paid too much attention to it this season.
Mm,
I've kind of been switching my brain off a little bit to kind of enjoy it and not really focus on the filmmaking aspects of it because I do that as a part time job. Uh,
yeah,
but no, it's given me hope for the future. I think it was a little bit too fluffy for my like. I would like to a little bit more gravitas, like a bit more with the Doctor and that woman. Maybe she kind of goes
yeah,
into the hotel in the future or something like that. Just is she? I mean, she should have really been the main companion. Really, like that Joy person was
yeah.
just there for the ride. Really.
I feel like Joy was only there to be the joy to the world at the end.
Mm, true. Yeah, out of the two characters, I think that Laura, whatever she's called, was probably the better one. And I think most
Yeah.
people are saying that. I mean, I don't really rate Nicola Coogan that much. She's just another actress.
I mean, I haven't seen her in anything other than Doctor Who, and I thought it's like, okay.
Yeah, I mean, they tried the whole star power thing, but does it really
Yeah.
boost that much ratings anymore when they do things like that?
I
'Cause
mean, Doctor Who didn't do badly at all, to be fair.
no, it didn't get like
No,
some.
I think it. I mean, the thing is, though, you got to take into account that there was a lot of competition this Christmas. I
Mm,
wasn't expecting it to be Strictly Come Dancing, which it did, and I don't think it did that last Christmas. So that's
oh
pretty
wow,
darn good. I don't. I mean, it might have done last Christmas, but I don't think it did.
okay, so maybe the star power did work, but I mean,
Maybe.
unless they get Kylie Minogue back, they're never going to reach that 13 million, which they got, however many it was. It was crazy. Um, okay. Villagard is just pissed at the Doctor blowing up their weapons factory and replacing it with a banana grove. Did that happen? Oh wow. It was mentioned in the Doctor Dances. Yeah, I thought so. Interesting. Have I been doing any 3D printing? We'll get onto that later. Oh no, I left them downstairs.
Ooh.
I left them downstairs.
Oh.
Oh well. Yeah. So let's wrap up this Christmas special. I'm really wishing I'd have watched it before I did this. We did this review because half of it's floating
Yeah.
in my brain. But I remember enjoying it. I remember thinking it was fun. Could have had a little bit more bite to it, but it was just a fun kids Christmas special. So I'll give it a nice 7 out of 10. What about you?
I mean, I kind of have the same thoughts about it, but I guess our brains must kind of work a little bit differently because I'm going to give it a nice 5 out of 10.
Oh wow, that's average. That's not nice.
Well, it's like nicely average.
Nicely average.
Maybe a six. A six. A six is nicely average.
Fair enough. I mean, I've got more to talk about the next thing we're gonna review. So,
What is this next thing? What is
have
it?
you moved house? Your bedroom background looks different. Yes, I have. I now live
Ooh.
with my girlfriend, so I've moved out of my parents. So I did plan on getting all this redone to get it look all cool as a background, but no time at all. Like none. It's when you move out, you think, "Oh, I'm gonna have so much time to do stuff," and when you have free time, you're just shattered. So that's called growing up, guys. It's not fun. I wouldn't recommend it. But sadly, unless you end your life, then you're never gonna not be grown up. Sorry, those are dark words, but it's true. It's true. Oh my
All
god.
right. Nice life lesson there.
Nice. You can't avoid getting old. Just yeah, rest and go to sleep all the time. Also, well, this is a custom. It's going to get refurbished properly. If anyone can guess what it is, then well, I can't offer you
I
any
think I have a
prizes.
guess. I have a guess.
You already know. I already told you.
No, I have a guess. Is it a Dalek?
Oh shit.
Yes.
Fine. You
Yes.
win whatever the prize is. No, but seriously, if anyone can guess what I'm making, then you have my respect. And that's all I can give you.
See, if I didn't already know, I would have no idea.
Yeah. I know it's a very, very obscure custom, but I think you guys will like it. I think for my going forward for my customs, I think I'm just gonna do like custom shorts. You know, like the TikTok kind of horizontal
Oh no. Oh dear.
or vertical video. Why? What's wrong with that?
Short form content.
Oh no.
Oh no.
What have I turned
Even though
into?
I've already made quite a bit of it, I still don't like it.
It does better for engagement though. Then it gets many, many, many more views.
Yeah, but those people don't decide to watch it. They just scroll right past it, and it still probably counts it as a view.
True.
I don't know exactly how it works, but I'm guessing that's why shorts do so well.
And also, why would I make a custom Imperial Dapol Dalek when they released dozens of those things? No, try harder.
Yeah.
Don't let the white and gold fool you. That's all I'll say. Keep guessing. That'll be my game for you guys in the chat. Okay, so let's move on from Joy to the Worlds, because it was very much, I watched it, I thought it was fun, and then I forgot about it straight after. So let's move on to the thing which actually has some juice, some meat on the bone, which is the War Games in Colour.
Oh, the war games,
In
games,
colour.
games.
In colour. So, going in, I was incredibly skeptical because the Daleks in colour is one of the worst abominations in humanity that's ever been created. And
I disagree
I'm sorry,
with that.
I know the people who worked on that are like hardcore Doctor Who fans and might even be watching this, but you had time pressures, you had producers over your shoulders, so it's not your fault that it turned out the way it did. But it was terrible. I'll sympathise with you guys because you're all very talented artists. It's just a shame that you were told to make such a bad edit of such an iconic story. But anyway, so wasn't very
I
optimistic.
really enjoyed the Daleks in color.
Mm,
So you know.
there you go. I know. Well, I grew up on the original Dalek story, though. It was like my Bible, so it kind of hurt a little bit to see it in that
It
way.
was like your Bible.
Yes.
What did you?
Yeah.
I must exterminate people.
Yeah, I practiced the rituals every night of the Daleks. Oh, the dead planet. Yes. No, I love the original, so it kind of damaged me a little bit, and I kind of broke a little bit. But no, the War Games in Colour, I came away from it actually really enjoying it.
Oh,
And I think that's because
I
I've never seen
can't
the
quite say
original.
the same.
I've never seen the original, so I can't really compare. But go on.
Ozzy, I hate to say this, but the original is so much better.
I imagine it is.
They completely like, oh god. So the beginning
Yeah.
is quite good. The ending is quite good. All the middle has just been chopped up so much. It's oh
I mean, it's under half the original runtime, isn't it?
yeah. I mean, but part of the good thing about the war games is them slowly figuring out what's going on and the tension that builds as more clues are like revealed.
Oh yeah,
And
there's no tension in this.
yeah,
Just...
but the original war games is so good at creating that tension. And it really carries through to each episode. That you don't really lose pace much in it until the last couple of episodes in the original cut. This, however, oh god! I mean, some cuts are even in like the same scene. You'll just get a cut where the Doctor moves from one end of the room to the other, and it's like,
I
well,
did not
what happened
notice.
there?
Yeah. I don't dispute that. I don't know. I think my enjoyment just came from just being desperate to see how the second Doctor regenerated in a condensed format. I think because I never been able to bring myself to put on the 10 parts.
Did you think while watching it when they showed all the Doctors' faces on the screen? Did you think,
Oh, that was
wow,
rubbish.
those people really look like the modern Doctors? That's a
Weird.
coincidence.
What a coincidence. Yeah, I mean, we'll get onto the whole Gallifrey stuff later on, but
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, the colorization is much more muted this time
Yes.
compared to the Daleks one, where they just threw really sickly colors all over the screen. But this one was a lot more toned down in comparison. I think they had a little bit of trouble with the flesh tones a little bit. I mean, I was constantly aware I was watching a colorization. I don't know whether that's just me, but I couldn't really switch my brain off from it. Yeah, I mean, I did enjoy how it looked, how it felt overall. And then when we get towards the end, like all the additional like CGI shots of like the building, not the Gallifrey one, the one where the war chief is.
Yeah.
That was
The
cool.
like war base. I mean, I think that was overused a bit though. I feel like
Yeah.
whenever they had a cut that was too obvious, they'd cut to that and then back.
Yeah, I did think
Which,
we're doing this a
yeah.
little too much now. And the fact that it was all like at the same time of day and stuff like that as well. It ended up feeling a little bit cheap. But it was cool to see. I do welcome like the new CGI elements and things like that. It would have been quite nice to get some model stuff for this kind of thing, but probably not within the time frame, I guess. But yeah,
I thought that like the scenery and stuff was colorized really well. I mean, I wasn't really thinking as I was watching it. It was a colorization. I thought it was pretty darn good on the colorization aspect. I mean, I don't really normally notice kind of stuff like that though. So yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it was what it was. I mean, we're never going to escape the fact that it's not the original tapes. It's not how it originally looked on set. They were obviously going to take some liberties, and they found some proper full resolution clips of like the outdoor stuff. So it was in like full HD with some of the stuff very early on. I think in part 1. So that there was really, really crisp, clear images of 1960s Doctor Who, which was really nice to see.
Yes. Yeah.
I'd like to see like the original, that put back into the original black and white cut, so then you can see like, you know.
Yeah.
Because black and white is like a style as well as a limitation, as in they use black and white to their advantage, you know.
Yeah.
Everything's purposefully looking kind of creepy and stuff. So yeah, it gives it a completely different feel when you put it in color. It doesn't maintain the same grittiness as it would have done with the originals.
There is something with this episode that I must rage about. So towards the end, second half-ish of the episode, we get the reveal that the war chief, is it the war chief? One of the war people.
We're jumping straight into that. Yeah, we're jumping straight into that.
I'm sorry, I cannot wait to talk about this. I need to talk about this.
Okay, fair enough.
The reveal that he is the master. And the first time where this was like properly revealed, where he looks at the Doctor and goes, "Stop them!" and the music starts playing. Yeah. I thought that was really cool. But then every single time he's on screen, you get the master music, and it's like, you could have just done it that once, and that would have been more than good enough. You don't need to then keep going with it.
The score was a bit overbearing in places. I did think they overplayed the score a lot. I noticed throughout the entire thing, there was probably like only one scene where there was no music, or very little music. So it was very hit over your head with the music. I mean, I liken this to a music video, as in this just felt like a 90-minute music video, really, like a greatest hits compilation kind of thing. And I don't know, it's a different way to watch the original, I guess, but still, I'd love to see the full length in color.
Yeah, that would be pretty neat.
Yeah, I mean, it works for selected stories, but I think this worked pretty much overall. I mean, I'm not completely against the war chief being the master. I think it's a kind of a cool little thing. A lot of people have very strong opinions about it, but I guess because I'd never seen it before.
Exactly, that's the interesting thing, is that it's kind of edited together to make it seem more like he's the master. In the original story, there's really, I mean, obviously the master wasn't even a character.
Yeah, it didn't exist back then.
Yeah. I mean, I kind of like the idea that he is the master. Maybe like a modern incarnation of the master that's gone back in time.
Maybe.
Or something.
Maybe an alternate master. Maybe not before Delgado.
Yeah. I mean, also you hear the regeneration noise when he's killed, don't you? I mean, I do
Mm.
think they went a bit overboard on it. It's a
Yeah,
cool idea. It wasn't executed very well.
yeah. I mean, hmm, I guess I guess I don't really care as much as other people do. Really, seeing as we never see anything of the Master's past anyway, so it's not
Yeah.
ruining it. It's not ruining anything. I don't think. And he behaves very much like the Master. So
Yes. I mean,
I
again, though, I do think that is partly the way it's edited as well.
maybe, yeah, maybe in the original cut you don't really quite think that, but yeah, I mean, it's a bit of a shame though because it's very much what the person who's directing this colorization, what their opinion is, as in if they think, oh, the War Chief's the Master, then they're just going to make him the Master. Whereas if
Yeah.
it's been put together by somebody who doesn't really know the source material that well, or just doesn't like the idea of the War Chief being the Master, then they're not going to include those things. So you can see the people who are creating this thinking, yeah, let's make him the Master. It does take you out of it a little bit.
Yes. I want to jump to the other major thing as
Oh,
well.
okay. Are we going to the regeneration?
Yes.
Oh, we're going to go to Gallifrey first.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I've not really talked about the plot. I mean, I
Yeah.
do. The plot's fine. It's kind of an interesting idea about people. What the fuck was the plot again? People playing
They
wars
were
with different
like,
races and things like that.
yeah, they were making it. So they were like making this huge army of humans
Mm.
to fight in wars or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
It
I mean,
was
it's a
something to
big
do with them.
scope,
Yeah.
and I think like the idea is executed very well in the original story.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem like it's out of the budget. Like it does actually really work.
Yeah.
Which is quite surprising. I think that's probably where all the budget went in the 60s, probably towards this episode. Because it does definitely work very well as an idea.
Yeah. I mean, strangely, this comes from season 6, which is my favorite like 60s era series of classic Who.
Interesting.
I mean, I just think it has some of the best stories in it. I mean, also some of the worst, but also the good ones are like really good.
Mm,
And like the whole season kind of feels like kind of fresh in a way that you wouldn't expect the black and white era to feel.
mm,
Like I feel like the ideas in it are all usually quite new.
okay.
Um, yeah, I mean, also it's a 10-parter, so they're gonna have more budget kind of for the whole thing, if that makes
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah,
Whereas if it
yeah.
was a 6-part, they'd be able to pull it off a bit less.
Okay. Interesting. Oh, let's see. What are people saying in the comments? The music was too loud. The War Chief being the Master. They kept repeating the Saxon Master theme. Yeah, we said that it was a bit over the top for repeating it that much. They only used Delgado themes once. The idea of the War Chief being the Master is interesting. Lots of mixed opinions in that comment, but time for the question.
Yeah.
What is New Who music doing in my classic Who episode?
Yeah.
I don't know. Like Rusty Davis is keen on making this all feel like the same presence, I guess. I
Mm.
mean, the whole reason they're doing this colorization so it holds up against new series episodes.
Yeah.
I don't know whether that really works, seeing as they are completely different beasts. Like they're created completely differently, but I don't know. I've not shown this to somebody who has only ever seen Modern Who, so I couldn't possibly tell you what people think about that. It doesn't bother me too much, as long as it's not as in your face as this. Interesting that Edward Brayshaw's War Chief being the 11th incarnation before Delgado's 12th incarnation. I mean, we don't know. Not been confirmed.
Yeah.
I could do anything I like. It's covering up your comment.
Oh.
Yeah, Tom thinks it's dumb. Tom thinks it's dumb. The Master is the War Chief. Fair enough. Fair enough. I mean, it should have been left a little bit more ambiguous, I think, instead of them just outright saying that that's what it was.
Yeah.
But, oh Then we're going to Gallifrey. Some very nice shots of the Citadel, which I was happy to see that. I was very happy to see that because, I mean, I think I have seen that part of the original where you kind of just go to another TV studio. There's no exterior shots or anything. It's
Yeah.
all a bit plain. So
Yeah.
it's good that I think they've done a good job there retconning that little bit. And then they showed some new images on the projector screen as well, like the monsters and things, like the montage. That was really good. How they showed new montages of the monsters. But then you got to that thing where they showed the future Doctors for some reason.
And it's just like, if you looked up
images.
10th Doctor, the first image, right, we'll use that.
Yeah, that was really disappointing. I really didn't like that. I mean, I get why they did it, as in why they made that decision. If it were me, I would have just stuck with the original, saying, "Oh, he's too fat, he's too thin." But I don't know whether you get away with doing that nowadays. But
I mean, in the original, they're not actually showing pictures of people; they're just showing like drawings.
Oh, they do, don't they? So,
yeah,
it's a good thing that got changed. But was this for the better?
I think if you went with the Doctor aspect of showing showing the new Doctors, maybe you should have shown the actual actors to make them look more normal, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, the whole idea was to pick a face and not pick the future incarnation. So that would have been a much better idea, really. Or maybe even got a couple of them in to do some pieces. But, I mean, they didn't want to spend that money, so fair enough. But yeah, the publicity images wasn't quite doing it for me. So that's a negative point there. But go on, are you wanting to rant about the regeneration?
Not necessarily rant. I think it's a good thing that they included like the actual Jon Pertwee thing, because I think that's a really cool kind of little thing that not as many know about as should do. I actually did quite like it, to be honest. I liked the idea that it kind of, how the whole unit thing, no one knows what time zone the Third Doctor's era takes place in, how the TARDIS is kind of like flicking between the 70s and 80s. I thought that was a cool addition.
Yeah.
Because it kind of solves that mystery. Like, he isn't really in a time zone that's set, I guess. I thought it works better than the original ending of the War Games.
Okay. I mean, I can't remember what the original ending is.
It's literally just, when the second Doctor's going, "Oh no, what are you doing?" It just ends there.
Oh, okay. It's a bit rubbish, isn't it? But, I mean, obviously they hadn't got everything sorted out by then, so you can excuse that.
Yeah.
But no, I really, really enjoyed the reconstruction. I think that kind of the close up of Jon Pertwee, where he's like behind the console, was a bit weird, a bit of an odd choice of a still to choose. I think it looked very AI sharpened. Did that?
It did actually, yeah. Yeah, they were clearly trying to make him look younger because he shot this regeneration thing, obviously, because this was taken from the fan-made thing. Where was it not? Was it not? Okay, well, it tricked me.
No, this was just.
Was this not actually taken? I swear it was. I swear it was. Hang on.
I'm telling you, it's not.
I swear I saw the person who made that was talking about how they were asked to put it in.
No.
I'm looking it up. Right.
Okay, it's fine. You can waste your time. But no, they were just kind of like using footage from season 7 because he had the shorter hair and he did look a lot younger. So, no, me and Tom watched the Devious fan film thing in the last stream, and Jon Pertwee is near the end of his life, so like they didn't use that.
Did they not?
No.
I'm looking at it now. Let's see.
I mean, I kind of wish they would have used some of the Devious stuff because it would have been quite cool. Because it was actually Jon Pertwee. But then again, this newly composited footage looked fine anyway. I think it looked pretty good. Probably the best.
Hey, wait, no. This is taken from. I don't know if I can flip my camera. This is taken from something that I think I can flip that. This. I don't know if it was like actually stuff that was shot, but this is what they use. and this was from a year ago.
Yeah, this wasn't. I don't think any of this was devious. This was just composited by somebody.
What?
Yeah, so they literally just kind of put that original thing that they did in the episode. So
That's kind of strange then.
that's a bit weird.
Wait, so why wouldn't they use the devious thing? I don't understand that.
It's I don't know. It doesn't really hold up very well, does it? Because he looks so old.
Yeah, but I thought that was why it looked kind of weird, because I thought that they had used like CGI to make him look younger. I thought that was why it looked strange.
No. But yeah, that was that. That was a really nice way to end it. I'm glad that they pieced everything together. I mean, that's why I was watching the whole thing anyway. I just wanted to see the ending. But I did wonder, are they going to do the season 6B thing or not?
Yeah, I mean, not Big Finish. Sorry,
Why did Big Finish ever do a series 6B thing?
I swear they did.
Oh.
I mean, Big Finish, they've done everything.
Yeah, they've done everything you can think of, every idea. So no, sorry, Big Finish. But
And I've got a Big Finish rant real quick.
go on.
You know the 60th anniversary deluxe thing that I ordered like a year ago.
Oh yeah.
The last one came out in November, and I still haven't got it.
Oh,
Big Finish, what's up
Joe
with
Martin.
that?
Yeah, the Joe Martin
Yeah.
thing. The real.
They haven't
Third
even
Doctor.
said anything. With the other ones, they said, "We're so sorry about the delays. We'll get this to you as soon as possible." With this one, nothing. They have said nothing.
Nothing.
Where is it?
Yeah, you should I just ask for your money back, really.
I might.
It's probably a good idea. I mean, I've never given Big Finish any of my money, so
This was the first time. This was a birthday present for me, and I said, "Oh, this is going to be awesome." That's what I thought. No. Oh, actually, before then, this was the thing that convinced me to do it. I got this off Amazon.
Mm.
This was brilliant. This is the best box set Big Finish I've ever done by far. Even though I haven't heard much of Big Finish, I know that this is the best thing that they've ever done. This is the comic strip adaptations. It's brilliant. It's brilliant.
Is it better than the 60th version?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, I guess it doesn't really take much, does it? Whatever that was. Stupid CBeebies cartoon. That's what it felt like.
Oh, I did still love it because Beat the Meep is just brilliant no matter what he's in. Yeah.
That CGI model of Pertwee looked like a PS2 graphic. Quite harsh. I lost all respect for them not using the footage of the devious stuff. Yeah, same. They could have at least de-aged John Pertwee from Devious because that footage is pretty good quality. And he's unmistakably Pertwee, like in Devious. He looks similar enough to how he did in the 70s. I think it worked fine, to be honest, in this War Games thing.
Yeah.
Oh, well, we've talked about that long enough, I think. So War Games in colour. I think when I see the original, it'll probably go down in my list. This colorization, because well, the original is always the original, as it'll always be better. But as it stands, I'll give it a. I do find it quite hard to forgive the overbearing score in places, though. So I'm gonna give it a 6. I think that's fair.
I think I'm also gonna give it a 6. I did quite enjoy it, as much as I've said how much I hated it. I mean, you're gonna disagree with me here. I thought that the Daleks was better.
I do disagree very much so, but yeah. At least this one didn't have Nicholas Briggs coming in and redoing lines.
Or did it?
Well, yeah, no, I think maybe if the War Games in colour had Nicholas Briggs overdubbing all the Time Lord voices, then maybe it would have been a 10 out of 10. Would have been a 10 out of 10 if they'd have done that. But yeah, I think it was a lot of fun, but there were some quite garish, annoying things as well.
Yeah.
But it's fine. Yeah, I mean that's the main two things that we talked about. I mean, do we want to go on to anything else?
I think we chose the wrong time to do this live stream, because I believe Mr. TARDIS is doing a live stream right now as well.
Oh my god! Right, let's have a look.
Yeah.
Let's spam him in the chat and just say, "Yo, Trilby, let's have a look." Oh, here we go. Here we go.
We chose this life in the rainforest away from.
I'm also gonna comment. I just need to find it. There it
Screen
is.
share, one sec. Screen share. There you go. Let's have a look. So where's the live chat replay? Open why is it not letting me open the panel? Oh, probably why.
Right. What shall we say?
Well, I can't believe you are streaming at the same time. Slow mode? Oh, okay. If you were, you need to put the same as well. Put that on the stream's live stream and say.
What should we just like
Well,
say? Go watch Mono Supreme.
Yeah.
I understand that sometimes media can just be a fun, joyous run around, you know, but surely there should be
Where's my
a kind of
comment?
a point to it in terms of like, okay, this is what we're wanting to part. This is the information. That
I can see your comment, but I can't see mine.
This is what we want to convey to them. But no, it's okay.
Oh my god.
Wait, I'll say. Yeah, yours hasn't shown up.
Yeah, why is that? Has he blocked me?
Oh, might have done when they saw that you were like talking about your channel.
Oh my god.
I will say. What shall I say? I don't want to make this guy mad. Okay, he'll make a video saying Stan the theme is an annoyance.
Oh, it came through. My other one didn't go.
Yay!
Let's see if he sees it.
And she dies alone in hospital, and Joy is not allowed to see her because
This is the content everyone's here for. Watching
Yeah.
someone
Stream section.
streaming someone else's stream.
Wait, hang on. Where's my comment come up?
screen in the hospital.
Oh, there we go.
Yep, it's there.
Joy's big outburst.
I've seen him do it before, where he's like jumped on someone else's stream.
It's interesting that Stephen Moffat decides to say that.
No, it's not happening.
One second, let me try and find the. Yeah,
No,
so.
he's not looking at the comments.
Okay. One eyebrow raising moment is during Joy's cathartic monologue in which she blatantly.
I said, "Yo, Mr. TARDIS, yo."
And he says, "quote It's not a jab to the government."
I think that's the first time one of my comments has appeared on Mr.
Just to
Tides'
be
channel.
clear, he reiterated. "There's no political element to this. There
Oh
are
my
plenty of
God.
People in the Tory government who did not break the law. Plenty of them who.
He seems pretty deep in what he's doing, so can't believe you're streaming while Monster's
Yeah.
streaming.
That
Thanks, Tom.
the answer is no. They would not.
Yeah, that'll be
Actually,
stealing
someone
some
would
of
not
our
have
viewers.
It's a party of law and order, after all.
Oh my god. Wait, is he looking at the chat? Oh no, he's gone off.
Stephen.
Oh, he'll be looking at the chat now. Oh, this might be it. This might be our big break.
Oh yeah, this might be the millions of viewers that we need. Where no one's jumping on.
Come on, Mr. TARDIS, please.
Give us some recognition. No, he's not doing.
Oh, Mr. TARDIS, please, please.
Damn, if I had a big channel, then we could all just like.
She obviously would have done that. I don't understand why he has to glaze my.
Damn, if I had
Oh,
a
well.
working. I don't know if I'm gonna read it.
Political. It is a jab at the government.
Oh god.
That's life, and I can't deny it.
Own it. Why
Oh, well.
the way that you are?
Damn, if he acknowledges it, guys, then let us know.
Yeah.
I'm gonna close it. Yeah, I mean, other stuff to talk about. I mean, we might as well just do a brief merch overview. We've got season 7. It's the Blu-ray. If it's actually gonna let me. The very green looking artwork. It's very cool. What do you think?
I mean, I quite like the green packaging. It suits Inferno, one of my favourite stories of Doctor Who of all time.
It is
I think
very
I like the vibrantness of it. That's
Yeah,
not a
I mean-
word, but
I mean, I was kind of doing a little bit of a thinking about how they don't really do much like hand-drawn artwork anymore. I think I was reading an article in the Doctor Who 60 years merchandise thing, and it kind of makes me sad how they don't do hand-drawn things anymore. Like, imagine this like looking like the old Target books did. I miss that art style. It does look very good. Don't get me wrong, but there's just something behind the whole hand-drawn thing which I do miss. But I guess it just doesn't sell as well anymore. You know, people don't buy things with that on it anymore, which is a real shame. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, season 7, good season. I mean, I'm not gonna buy it. I don't think that
Like
comes as a
55
surprise
quid,
to
aren't they?
anyone.
So they are quite expensive. I'm
Yeah.
selective with the ones I buy, but I still not watched all the special features on my season
If I-
25 one. I mean, I did watch quite. I watched all the extended editions, but I didn't watch all the documentaries. I don't think.
Yeah, if I got any of the collection sets, I would get all the Pertwee seasons and the recent 7th Doctor series. I can't remember which season it was.
Yeah,
And I
season
keep on
25.
switching between saying series and seasons. Just ignore that
Yeah,
because
do
I
as
can
well.
never remember which one it's supposed to be.
Look at this fantastic
what's this?
painting of David Tennant. That's what we all want. If you're not sick of
Another
David
one.
Tennant already, then you get to have him in your house. I mean, then you get the cool Doctor, Judy Gatwa. So I'll put this for my
Well,
house.
The thing is, though, now there's another chance for us to get another David Tennant 3-pack because you can have the
Oh,
10th
no.
Doctor, the 10th Doctor duplicate, and the 14th Doctor.
I mean, that would have been a better idea than the previous one, but yeah, we still haven't got that Meta Crisis one, which baffles me.
Yeah.
I mean, the fact that we don't have a fully articulated 10th Doctor figure is just bizarre because the tooling exists. It does exist, but we don't have it, so it's
Yeah.
Cool now. I quite like this T-shirt, as simple as it is. The Time Hotel thing, I think it's pretty neat.
Yeah, it's all right.
The
I always
the
like-
logo's a bit lackluster, but I think
Yeah.
the idea of it's pretty cool. Oh, a cute little adipose pin badge. That's very cool. What's this? Tom Baker book a scene, because remember, he's the only Doctor that matters.
Did you see Tom Baker's Christmas message?
Oh, yeah, I did. Yeah, it was very cool.
To my fans, of which there are many. I don't know. Why was he talking about us giving him advice?
I mean, I don't have anything bad to say about the Fourth Doctor at all. I just think it
Yeah.
shadows over the other one, unfortunately. Or the
No,
other
I'm
ones.
gonna do that.
Stan's being talked to. I don't know what's happening.
There's a conversation happening.
In other news, we got the Savages as well. Did you see the trailer to that?
No, I didn't.
Did you? Oh, you might as well watch it then.
Yeah, let's have a look.
You don't really need to hear it. There's not much going on. It's just some music.
Yeah.
Hang on, I'll put it back at the beginning.
I like the character movements seem like good.
Yeah, it seemed better than some other releases.
Yeah.
It's very
I
weird
mean-
trailers. Like, there's no dialogue or anything. It's,
Yeah.
and I'm not. Really
I
happy with
don't
the
I don't know
likenesses.
much about the Savages. I haven't really heard good or bad things about it.
Mm. Well, it's Steven's last episode, so there's that. It's pivotal in the show. So.
Yeah.
Uh,
Oh wait, is it? Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. I mean, right off the bat, it looks a bit better than I think the Underwater Menace, where it just looked a bit too plasticky,
Yeah.
and a bit too vibrant. But some of the sets still look a little bit bare. You know, there's not as much as detail as you'd like.
I mean that set, the technical one, whatever that was, that looks pretty neat.
Yeah, it looks okay. I don't know. I think I'm just wanting them to just go back to doing them a bit more simple, a bit like how they would have done them back in the day. But maybe that's
Yeah.
just me being a purist, because we're never going to see that ever. We're never going to see how the originals looked, and like that was a good thing about the old animations, how they tried to make it as faithful as possible. But
Yeah. I mean, you know, It's an animation.
Yeah, it's a different format, so you can get away
Yeah,
with it.
it's like I feel like the animation's like you either watch it or you don't. If you watch it, you're probably not going to have that many thoughts on it because it's probably going to be an okay-ish 60s episode that yeah.
Well, it's coming out soon. I probably won't buy it. I'm getting a bit sick of buying them because they end up putting them on iPlayer anyway. So
Exactly.
yeah, it's like, what's the point of buying these releases at the moment? Because the war games in color. Like, why would anybody spend? How much is the steelbook?
Yeah.
£30 for something you can see for free on iPlayer. I
Oof.
don't know. It's very much a luxury thing to be able to do, to buy all the DVD releases. So if you have that much money, count yourself lucky. The other standout thing is the Dalek hatchet thing. I never did any
Oh,
video
yeah.
on this. I think it's a neat idea, but I think for the price, it should be like indistinguishable from what you see on TV. As in, it should be 100% accurate, and it's just not quite there for me.
I mean, that's the whole thing of these subscription things, though, is that it's like because you're paying like a small amount monthly, you're not gonna really realize how much it's actually costing you.
Yeah, someone's costed it up. It cost nearly £2,000.
Yeah, exactly. You could literally get a full size Dalek for that much.
Yeah,
Or
like,
not get one, but you could make a full size Dalek.
Well, you can find one second hand for that much. But I don't know. I guess we're missing the point of it does features which no other Dalek toy has ever been able to do before. As in, like,
I mean,
like,
it's
retracts and things. It opens up as well.
It's really cool. I think the opening up is like, I mean, it's the coolest Dalek that's like ever existed as a toy, but like,
yeah,
it's too expensive.
yeah. I mean, it's almost there. It's very much almost there.
Yeah.
I mean, if I were to do it, I'd obviously repaint it to much more accurate colours. But the fact that the base model you get, you want the colours to be spot on, you know.
Yeah.
For the price that you're paying. But no, I do think it's damn good. I think it's probably, like you said, probably the best Dalek thing we've ever gotten, really.
I mean, has it been completed yet, or is it still like has anyone finished it, or
No,
do we need to wait like 3 years?
You've still got. I think it's like a 2-year thing. So.
Well, a long wait for anyone to find out what it actually looks like. Maybe it's all false advertising.
Could be. It might be some of these things you hear that they cancel the magazine before it gets finished. So
exactly.
There's no guarantee of you actually finishing it.
Yeah. It's always a big risk.
Yeah, so still I think it's cool. I think probably at £1,000 I'd say it would be worth it, but nearly £2,000 is pushing it, I think. And I don't know how much.
I don't know why they're throwing like. I don't know why they're throwing mugs and stuff in there.
Yeah, I'd rather save a little bit of money and not get the mug.
Yeah, I mean, even though they're saying it's free, it's not free.
No, that's not how it works. Yeah. So it's a bit. It is what it is. But yeah, we've looked at that, and I think let's have a look at the comments. We've not got any more. It's weird how they don't even retool the Assault Dalek's arm to make it longer. Oh, you mean on the B&M one? Yeah, with the B&M recent set, like the claw was just the old version and not like a new one. But I modified mine so it's longer. Oh. But yes, I think unless you guys have any more comments, I think that's probably about it. Really. Have you got any more upcoming videos, Stan?
Not Doctor Who based. I got some Atmosphere stuff, but I'm sure everyone's fed up about hearing that on this channel, so no. I'm not going to mention it much.
It doesn't matter. We only have 3 people watching anyway.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just starting up a live stream series of my own where I play an old prototype Atmosphere game, which was never actually released, but
How did
someone
you manage
found
to
it
get
and
there?
released it online.
Oh right, so it's like
It's been released online, thankfully. Yeah. It's not finished. So there's some stuff some levels you just can't finish.
All right.
Which is kind of cool. And I'm trying to just go through as much of that as I can. I've done a live stream, but I didn't actually that was just more of a test than an actual live stream.
Yeah, I saw the
But yeah,
notification, but I couldn't join. Unfortunately, I was busy. But
oh, don't worry
if
about
you
it.
want, if in future I can always pop along in the call and harass you when you play an Atmosphere, if I'm free.
I mean, yeah, I'll just send you the times and you can see.
Yeah. I mean, it's a shame I was not two-player because that would be quite fun to do. Over.
Yeah. Oh, actually, hang on.
Oh,
I've got a plan. So, do you know Tabletop Simulator? Do you know what Tabletop
I
Simulator
don't know
is?
what that is.
It's a game,
Okay.
and in that game, you can play Atmosphere. All of the versions of Atmosphere are on it.
Oh, tabletop simulator.
Online.
So you can play like
Yeah.
any tabletop game. That's pretty cool.
Yes.
Would we be able to do that?
So we
two-player?
could. I mean, technically, you're not supposed to, but you can. I could grab another person as well,
Okay.
and we could stream that. That's a cool stream idea. If
Okay,
you're
yeah,
up for
yeah.
that.
I'm up for anything really. Like, I might be up for doing more streams at Ant.2. On possibly
Oh.
both Monster Mania and your respective channels as well. But yeah, no. Like I said, me and Lewis are going to be doing. Well, I didn't say this, but we're going to be doing the Magic the Gathering as a video. We're going to be playing it on camera.
Nice.
Not sure how we're going to put that video together, to be honest. Because I don't know how many cameras we're going to need. I don't know. Yeah, it's a bit of a gamble, really. And I'm going to be investing in some new mics as well, so hopefully the audio quality should be a bit better. But yeah, in terms of upcoming videos for me, yeah, unboxing these cards is the only one I got in the edit. I mean, I'll say here, because I've spoken to Lewis about it, but the Saw parody, it's cancelled. It's not coming out, unfortunately. I know everyone's going, oh no, but it was a passion project, and then it started to not become a passion project. It started to become a bit of a burden. I mean, you probably went through that like with your Jadoom video where you kind of lost. You know,
I rewatched some. Yeah, they're all gone from my channel now.
Oh.
Apart from the very first one, which was just a song, because I rewatched some of them a few days ago. Oh god, they're so bad.
Oh, I was in one of them.
Yeah,
Think
well,
of
if
that.
you want, I can extract your clip and just re-upload that
That'd be cool.
with no
Yeah.
context.
Yeah, just my bits. Like, I'm not even talking to anybody. Just Matt Smith playing the game. That was fun. I enjoyed that.
Yeah.
We've
I mean, the thing is that, like, I know so much more about, like, general production of that kind of thing. I mean, obviously, I'm still not good at it, but I know so much more now than I did back then. That's one thing for sure.
Yeah, I mean, that's why my action figure adventures aren't on YouTube anymore, because it doesn't reflect me as a creator now.
Yeah.
I know.
And I think that's also why I've kind of started uploading more on the Atmosphere Collector than Stan the Sedine, because I feel like Atmosphere itself, for me, is so much more, like, of a creative thing. Whereas
Yeah.
Doctor Who, I'll watch it and I'll have my thoughts about it, but Atmosphere I really get into it, and
Yeah.
I've made Atmosphere like dioramas. I mean, I know I made a lot of Doctor Who dioramas, but that was really more just for the channel.
No, see
I
what you
didn't really
mean.
do so much of that.
Yeah, I mean, personally, obviously, I get creative with my Doctor Who stuff. I love making. I think at the moment, making customs is probably the bit I enjoy doing the most when it comes to creating Doctor Who things. When it comes to YouTube videos, I just don't have the time for it anymore, because my video making energy is going into my video business, and it's like I don't have all the time and all the energy in the world for to produce content on a consistent basis, unfortunately. I mean, I do enjoy doing the live streams. They're probably my favorite thing to do, because you just kind of just let the camera roll and you don't have to do any editing, because I don't enjoy editing Doctor Who videos, and Stan has frozen. Stan's dead. What happened? We lost Stan. Either that or he's so disappointed with what I've just been saying. He's just it looks like he's like looking at me with disgust. Let's see what happened. We lost Stan. Wait, let's get him on let's get him on the phone. Dude, you froze. No, he's left the call as well. Yeah, we lost Stan. Okay, I think we should probably possibly end the stream here if we can't get Stan back. Beep, beep. Beep, beep. Yeah, I think Stan died. Did you die? There you go. Okay. Let's oh god, because Stan's left the call, it's misaligned me on the screen. So I'll just wish you all a goodbye because I think he's lost his internet. It's been fun. Thanks for watching, guys, and I hope they don't